Hey everyone, it is I, Nix. Are you ready to ramble? So guys, quickly, before we do any rambling, just a quick reminder to subscribe if you haven't yet. And obviously, when you get to the end of this video and you're like, amazing, remember to like and share. Really gives my channel a boost. Okay, time to ramble. Penny, what have you done? I mean, between Pemmy and the general meeting with Iran, we really are looking like the fools Cyril Ramaphosa pretends we aren't. I mean, talk about adding fuel to a fire. So what Pemmy has done is an absolute disgrace to the brand of South Africa and to the people of South Africa and to every intelligent person in the world. And mainstream media, of course, is doing absolutely nothing to hold these disgraceful, corrupt officials accountable. And they're definitely not taking the time to give you the full story. You, as the reader, as the citizen, need to go and piece it all together like a puzzle. So I'm here to give you the facts, the figures, and the stats about this entire disaster that is water in South Africa. The information you need to know, the news no one's talking about. The first thing I want to talk about is the most embarrassing video for 2025. What on earth is this lady on about? Horrified. This is how I started my Friday.
President Bogo said Botswana is a country that is water scarce. President Ramaphosa said that we are in control of serious things like rivers, waters, dams. So clouds are gathering.
Look how embarrassed that guy is.
Me by myself, may I request my honor? Do you want to come and call those who are supposed to respond? Others can respond to me. Just say, here's a message, pass this message with this billion and billion and billion. That will take us far. Billion, just a billion, just a small billion. Then those billions will give us 30
Look at that guy,
billion.
he's falling over his chair.
Want.
Okay, no offense, but I can't. I actually can't. When I saw that, my face burnt red. Absolute red. From embarrassment. And when I looked into what this event was about, because I feel like that's the part media has forgotten to share with us, it is an African Union Water Investment Summit. It will be hosted in the context of South Africa's G20 presidency, aligning with its priorities of rapid and inclusive economic growth, poverty and hunger eradication, and climate sustainability. I mean, I really hope that all of our government officials don't go onto the G20 stage, and please don't ever do this. Please don't ever do this on any sort of business platform. Billions and billions and billions. Dressed like a clown. So let me quickly take you through some of the attendees of this event. And just please take a look at how they're all dressed. Okay. We have our president. We have the president of Angola. We have the African Union Commission. We have Pemmy. Is it Pemmy or Penny? Is that a spelling mistake? Dressed like a clown, bright as day. Is she scared that if she falls into water, we wouldn't be able to find her? So she dresses like a bloody life jacket. African Union Commission. We have President of Senegal, President of the Republic of Namibia, and look, nicely conservatively dressed. She's not dressed like a clown. Penny dresses like a clown to distract you from the fact that there's nothing between the ears. You're so busy focusing on the chaos that is her dress code that you don't actually listen to her begging for billions. How embarrassing! The president of Namibia, conservative, classy, I'm here to talk business. I wish South Africa was too. President of the Republic of Tanzania. So on top of all those big names, we have Egypt, we have Liberia, Sierra Leone, United Arab Emirates. I mean, these people are very much about being astute, reserved. It is your how you show face. So losing face is big for these guys. Oh, Commission of Economics of Water, Meteorological Organization. Yeah, we have a lot of big names. South Sudan, Tanzania, Development Bank, World Bank. The World Bank was a group CEO of Standard Bank. This is not good, guys. This is a nightmare. So there's Cyril. He's just standing there doing that stupid smile he does. Have you guys noticed that smile? The crowds are gathering. He is just standing there. Cyril just stands there while all of these people watch our country burn. So I think taking that into consideration now, I mean, is as if that's not bad enough, I'm about to shock you just one more time. Because the thing is, nobody in the media, and this data is available, I wrote a whole article about it. I mean, just hashtag, I'll send you the link, media, come on. The financial devastation of the water board that is Penny, the clown, looks like this. Since 2022, there have been 4 water and sanitation indabas, more than 28 local and international water conferences and seminars, 1 special water board audit, 1 state of local government report, and 4 water and sanitation department annual audit reports. Yeah, lots of events, hey? So here's the real shocker. The refurbishments and renewal backlog for water and sanitation at the end of the 2024 financial year was estimated at 37.6 billion. So I guess when Penny stands on stage like a clown and says, if you just give us billions and billions and billions, it will be enough. She's not joking. But for the attendees of that water summit, I can give you the actual number. Apparently it's 37.6 billion rand. And that's just refurbishments and renewal, guys. It's not developing additional infrastructure to keep up with the growth of our population. You know, like normal governments do. Would you believe? Oh, her name is Pemmy. Sorry, everyone. Minister of Water and Sanitation, in her 2024 audit report said, financial sustainability remains a critical concern, with municipal debts to water boards escalating to 21.3 billion, which is over and above the 37.6 billion. So what are we already over 50? For anyone who is donating to the water of South Africa, shame on you. for not demanding better accountability of how your own money is spent. Never mind my money. Never mind the tax-paying citizen. Because here's a real shocker, guys, and here's a reason to withdraw your investment and start holding your partners in business accountable. Because the Water and Sanitation Department has irregular spend of 7.1 billion, fruitless expenditure at 445 billion. I just got a cold sweat through my body. Fruitless expenditure. 445 billion. R500 billion. Unauthorized expenditure comes then in at a measly 641 million. You have to agree with me that that is an absolutely shocking state of events that have unfolded. On top of the general Iran, on top of the sanctions, on top of the tariffs, on top of the corruption, on top of the national dialogue. I mean, can we just stop for a moment, please? My brain's hurting. Pemmy acting like a clown, begging for billions on stage. Her fruitless spend comes to R500 billion. R500 billion rand. So, Penny, maybe you want to stop dressing like an idiot and actually get down to business. How much time do you spend every morning, A, getting dressed, B, deciding what to get dressed in? Here's a message for Penny. Dear Penny, this is business. This is not a fashion show. This is not a circus. This is not a family event. This isn't an awards evening. It's business. You shouldn't be distracting your business partners with your cray-cray dress code if you are really serious about doing business. But looking at all that billions and billions and billions and billions of wasteful, irregular and fruitless spend, you don't know how to do business, do you, Pemmy? And Cyril just standing there, like a clown. No, wait, who's the ringleader? That's the Okie in the circus, right? The ringleader, with all of his little clowns. You joking? The moment she had opened her mouth and started with her little hands, I would have stepped up and said, "Thanks so much, Pemmy. We appreciate your opening. Sit down and shut up." She stands up and gets in front of that microphone. She doesn't even do a welcoming address. Hi everyone, Pemmy, Water and Sanitation. Here's a couple of facts about the situation in water in South Africa. I'm really pleased to be here. Thank you for joining me. Nope. Literally, straight off the bat, beggy, beggy, beggy. Money, money, money. Me, me, me. And then do you think those people are looking at you and going, yeah, this clown looks like a great place to put my money, because she looks super serious about doing business. That's the world you live in. Step up and take part, or step aside so that we can actually have a functioning country. It seems simple enough. How the ANC sleep at night, I don't understand, hey, beyond me. So, in closing, my message to Pemmy is, Pemmy, your incompetence is showing. You might want to tuck that away. At least, if you don't have anything valuable to say, just shut up. Easy enough. But do not open your mouth and beg for money when our president, in just the last 3 to 4 months, has taken over 100 billion rand in loans from the World Bank, EU, Germany, and would you believe, the African Development Bank. or the Pan-African Development Bank. The leading economy in Africa took an 8 billion rand loan from Pan-African Bank. Now the poor African countries are funding the corrupt countries. But still, the day I can get an answer to this one question is, how can you continue to give money to this country as an organization, as a bank? You know full well where all of this is going. You just need to open up X or Google South African news. The reports are endless. Open up YouTube. We're all here telling you about it. Guys, this really is a live version of Hunger Games. I live in the Hunger Games. You live in the Hunger Games. Penny lives in a circus. And Cyril lives in a delusional world of fantasy. Anyway, Penny, tuck your incompetence in, please, and just shut up. And then, can all South African politicians, diplomats, alles, if you're associated with the government, just step aside until the next election, please. Yous all have done enough damage, thanks. Cool. That's my ramble for today, guys. Of course, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And then you can drop me a super thanks if you enjoyed this video. It really does support me in getting these things done. And of course, paying those bills. We all know how those go, right? And support me for the cost of a small Coke at $14.99 a month if you wish to become a member. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Over and out.